Hi, welcome to this mini oracle card reading. Today I am divining with this oracle flip deck for a short message that Spirit wants to get to you at this time. So we're just going to open up and see where we get a message. All right, so we've got this card here that says, "Get grounded, empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature." So I am obviously connecting with a collective of empaths, and something that is coming through right now is that your senses are heightening at this time, and this can sometimes be sort of like disorienting, like you're going up a level in your psychic senses, like they're really opening up and they're very open right now. I just heard Pisces in my mind. So you may either be a Pisces or have a lot of placements in Pisces, or it just may be a reference to just the energy of Pisces, which is very open, it's very dreamy, very sensitive. And Spirit is saying, like, you're in that energy right now. And you may have felt recently like you've been spending more time daydreaming or just kind of feeling a little bit detached from the world in a good way. Like you've really felt like being in your own energy right now, maybe withdrawing a little bit, not wanting to go out as much, not really maybe being interested in like social media and like taking in a lot of outside information, but really being with yourself and your energy and just kind of daydreaming and just kind of being inspired by your imagination and kind of like the spirit world and mystical kinds of things. Maybe you are like studying or looking to like learn more about different kinds of spiritual topics, esoteric topics, witchcraft, like ancient knowledge. All of those things are really inspiring you right now. And Spirit is saying that that is wonderful, but balance it a little bit with grounding, because what can happen is sometimes when you spend too much time in that space, you start getting ungrounded. And what will happen is you slowly start actually feeling irritable, is what Spirit is saying. And you often don't notice it, like you don't put two and two together. Like you're in this space, it's where you want to be, you're really enjoying it. And then after a little bit of time, a few days, maybe a few weeks, you all of a sudden get into this patch of energy where you feel sort of irritable and just agitated is what's coming through. And I'm really feeling that in my body, in my chest right now, like in my heart space. And Spirit is saying it's just because you are getting a little bit ungrounded, and like your body needs to be grounded. And this energy needs to be grounded in order for you to just feel good in your body and to be able to kind of function in the world a little bit better. You just need to get out in nature as one of like the biggest ways to ground. So that's what's coming through this card, is grounding in nature. There's so many different ways you can ground, so many things that you can do. And Spirit is saying that you may do that like through grounding at home. Like I feel like I'm connecting to somebody who has been in a real sort of like homebody sort of phase. And you may have noticed that you're feeling ungrounded, or just kind of like, I need to do something to change up my energy because I'm feeling like really kind of irritable and sort of like frustrated, or almost like I'm trying to feel this energy. It's kind of like bored or like listless, like you kind of don't know what to do with yourself. And Spirit's saying it's really simple. You've just been in this sort of Piscean, imaginal space, this liminal space for maybe a little bit too long, and it's time to kind of take a break. And even if you've done some grounding practices like at home, Spirit saying that probably hasn't really done the trick. And they are saying getting outside is going to be the best thing for you right now. So whatever your weather is, they're saying, bundle up, prepare for the elements, whatever you need to do to get yourself outside in nature and really like spend some time in some green spaces where it's quiet and you can just walk through nature, you can sit in nature and just be surrounded by plants, trees, animals. Really, like, if you can take your shoes and socks off or put your hands in the grass, on the dirt, on plants, something like that is really going to help you dissipate this like high frequency kind of like space that your mind has been in, and really ground back down into the earth and like kind of let some of that energy release into the earth. And that is going to help you get really grounded and back into your body. And you're going to feel so much better. Like that irritation that you might be feeling, maybe even a little bit of anxiety, because I was feeling something like in my chest area, like feeling kind of tight. So yeah, it may have been leading to like anxiety. And I just feel like this kind of scattered energy is probably the best word for it. If you're feeling that way, Spirit saying the thing that's going to make the biggest difference is getting out in nature and actually not just like walking, like taking a walk in nature, but really actually touching natural elements. Like this even says here, stop and smell the roses, like really engage your senses in this experience. And that is going to get you back into your body. And then that space that you were in before, that imagination kind of imaginary realm sort of place that you were with Spirit that you love to be in, that's not going to go away. And it's actually going to strengthen your ability to be in those spaces moving forward without getting ungrounded. Like the more you balance, so this might be somebody who is meditating a lot, for example, or maybe you're really, upping your practices like rituals and that sort of thing. I keep hearing the word witchcraft. So you may be somebody who practices that. And Spirit is saying that is all wonderful. But without the grounding to balance that, you're really going to kind of feel off kilter. And you're actually going to strengthen your practices, your rituals, your meditation, your channeling, your psychic abilities. All of that is actually going to be enhanced and heightened, is what I'm hearing, by getting out in nature and grounding. Like Spirit saying, this collective, whoever I'm connecting to, you almost feel like if you're not in that like spirit space, like all the time or much of the time, that you're not going to be able to grow your abilities and your connection with Spirit. And they're saying that that is not actually the case. It's really the opposite, that you can be too much in that space because you're a human here having a human experience on Earth. And it's not just for practical reasons that you need to kind of take a break and ground. It's really because you have a physical vessel and you're bringing the spiritual energy into a physical vessel. So that vessel really needs to be grounded to be able to work with the energy in a really useful way to you as a human, because you're not just a spirit. And when you are just kind of in that spirit space and just embodying your soul self, your higher self, without also connecting to your like more physical human side, it's really like disorienting. And it's really not the way you're meant to be, because you're a human having this human experience. You're not just supposed to be a spirit here when you're walking around on Earth. So Spirit's saying, don't forget that aspect. And it's actually going to just enhance your spirit practices even more when you get out in nature. So, all right, I think that is the message that Spirit wanted to share with you today. I hope that was helpful. If it resonated with you, I would love to hear how it resonated with you. If you want to leave me a comment below. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next reading. Take care.